All right, hi. We're here at Carmichael Arena. My name is Amari Sankofa, women's basketball reporter.
I'm Robert Bondi, state news reporter.
Lady Spartans just suffered a tough defeat to North Carolina, 62-53. Honestly, it wasn't even that close. I mean, everyone pretty much struggled except Jasmine Hines, who got it going in the first half, and then she got into foul trouble. So swift decline for her. I mean, North Carolina outran them, outjumped them, out-rebounded them. I mean, just pretty much any way you could think of, North Carolina pretty much outshined them.
Yeah, it was a real true beatdown. For Michigan State's case, they came out slow, were really trailing the whole game, never actually held a lead in the game. It was tied at 2-2, and ever since that point, they were losing. So it was tough for them. It really hurt them too when Ariel Powers picked up her second foul just at about maybe the 7-minute mark of the first half. And really from there on, without her on the floor for 13 minutes of that half, it really kind of got open. But give them credit, they were only down 9 points at halftime, and for a situation like we kind of just pointed out, only getting 0 points out of Powers and really only getting 7 minutes out of her, down 9. You really can't be too upset about that.
You can't, and you know what? UT Martin, they gave North Carolina a show on Sunday. North Carolina almost lost, probably should have lost, but they had a 28-8 run to come back. So Michigan State knew they were going to have a game on their hands, today. They just knew that North Carolina was going to come out strong and not want to repeat that performance. And, they didn't bounce back. I mean, Michigan State cruised on Sunday, didn't cruise today, obviously. Diamond DeShields, National Freshman of the Year, was huge, 24 points, 12 rebounds, had 18 in the first half. She was everywhere. I mean, knocking down transition jumpers, three-pointers, sinking her free throws. I mean, Michigan State just had no answer for her, really.
They really didn't. And, after the game, Susie Merchant, head coach of Michigan State, did talk about the fact that she kind of felt bad for Clarissa Bell, who's had the tall task of trying to guard her. And really, in a situation, even if you are a senior guard like Clarissa Bell, who's done so much at Michigan State, it's a very tough challenge to have to guard someone like DeShields, who, had a really kind of rough start in that UT Martin that you kind of talked about. And really tonight just dominated, like you said, 18 points in that first half. And Michigan State had no answer for it. Take out Powers with her only having 2 points, and it really wasn't much of an opportunity.
And that was a big game changer, losing Powers, just 5 minutes into the game. Powers is good defensively. Powers is perhaps the best Spartan on the entire team. Losing her for most of the first half, I mean, honestly, that's probably it right there. I mean, Nobody stopped Diamond DeShields. I mean, only 2 other North Carolina players scored in double figures. It was just the Diamond DeShields show.
Yeah, it really was.
All the way through.
It really was. And, give them credit. They made the shots that Michigan State didn't. Michigan State had actually quite a few open looks early on in that game. I believe Becca Mills had a few that Merchant pointed out in the presser afterwards that, if they hit those shots, maybe it's a different game. But, give the credit to UNC. They hit the shots, and Michigan State did it, and that really ultimately was the difference.
After the game, Krista Bill and Annalise Pickerel, the 2 seniors, 2 veterans on the team, they looked at some of the positives. There were some positives. Of course, Jasmine Hines, despite the foul trouble, had a good game, but 16 points. She scored efficiently. Trajan Koska did not score efficiently, but also reached double figures with 14 points. And Madison Williams only played, a handful of minutes, but she came in, blocked 3 shots, had some rebounds, and really she kind of plugged in a hole that they didn't have defensively down there. I mean, it's a shame she couldn't play more minutes. Mercy talked about lack of conditioning, among other things, the injuries she's dealt with, but ultimately it just wasn't enough. Just not enough girls that were on their game tonight.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that's kind of was the whole mindset of that game. I mean, and also it would be, it'd be upsetting that we didn't mention that this is being played right on UNC's floor, and that's the home crowd really has to boost the team, especially early in a game when you get an early run like they did. It was definitely a tough environment for Michigan State to pull a win out of.
I mean, as you see, you have North Carolina blue, surrounding everywhere. This is the old stadium Marcus Renner used to play at. I mean, that was obviously a huge difference. Man tried to get a go green, go white chant going early, and I mean, that must have been at least 4,000 fans. Just go Heels! And I mean, they really didn't have enough support tonight from the green and white, honestly.
Yeah, that definitely obviously makes it difficult when you're trying to win on the road, a true road game.
Yeah, true road game. Haven't made the Sweet 16 since 2009, but that's the end of the season. They have a bright future ahead with Jane Koska and Powers, and I guess we'll see what the future holds for them.